Hey Nutty Buddies, welcome back. Today I'm going to be talking to you about the Lunar New Year. I have done some research. I will be providing a couple of sources in the description. There'll also be some more activities and things to view in the description if you're interested. And I'm going to do my best to give my interpretation of the Lunar New Year. So I'm going to start with how the Lunar New Year began. There was a mythical beast named Neen, and he basically went around causing havoc, eating everybody, eating people, eating animals. And eventually the people discovered that Keen, was afraid of loud noises, fire, and the color red. So now, as a tradition, to have a good start of the year, people celebrate the New Year with the color red, lanterns, firecrackers, and paper. It is believed that if you have a good start of the year, your year will be lucky, prosperous, and good. To me, the Lunar New Year is like a combination of a whole bunch of more Western holidays, like Thanksgiving, the 4th of July, Christmas, I think even Valentine's Day. One of the things that is celebrated is there's a big family dinner. There's food that has a symbolic meaning, like Mandarin. Mandarin symbolizes riches. There's also dumplings and many other foods. So it's about getting together with family and food. So that to me relates to Thanksgiving, though this tradition was way before Thanksgiving came about. The firecrackers are being set off and lanterns lit to scare away the mythical beast Neen is reminiscent to me of the 4th of July. Just for example, older people give little paper envelopes with money in them to younger people. They must be single. That is part of it. So that's a little bit, I know maybe it's a stretch, but to me that's a Valentine's Day. So I did have a friend once tell me, explain it to me that way, that the Lunar New Year is like all our American holidays kind of into one, but with a different meaning and some symbolism behind it. It is traditional to say on the Lunar New Year, Happy New Year, may all your wishes be fulfilled. So I say this to you, and I will continue on now talking about the year of the rabbit. The year of the rabbit is currently going on. The Lunar New Year is February the 10th. You are within the year of the rabbit if your birthday is 1927, 1933, 39, I'm sorry, 1939, 1951, 1963, 1975, that's me, 1987, 1999, 2011, or 2023. The fixed element of the rabbit is wood. Lucky flower is jasmine, and that's what I had burning through the incense burner. Lucky colors, red, purple, pink, and blue. That's happy for me. I love red and purple. Lucky numbers 3, 4, and 6. Traits, gentle, kind, elegant, artistic, patient, and diplomatic. In the Chinese zodiac, like the Western wheel, it features 12 archetypes. And I want to tell you about the story of the rabbit. And it's tied to the cat to me. I will get into that maybe. But my birthday's in April. So in April is usually near Easter. And the rabbit's a symbol of Easter. So that connects to me as well. Very strongly connect to the rabbit. The rabbit is a symbol of longevity, stability, and wealth. Okay, now I'm going to tell you the mythology of how the animals got their places to my best ability, to my rendition. So the Jade Emperor held a river race for all the animals to attend. And the Jade Emperor was going to gift each animal with traits, gifts of traits. So basically, the rat tricked the cat. I can't remember exactly how the rat tricked the cat, but the rat tricked the cat and made the cat late to the river race. So the cat was completely excluded from the river race and was not able to enter. So in the end, the rabbit shared its gifts with the cat. And that is why cats and rats do not get along. Also, the dragon allowed the rabbit to jump upon his shoulder and basically gave the rabbit a leg up, because the dragon wasn't really a fan of bullies, and it was basically concocted that the rabbit would share their traits with the cat. So the rabbit ended up coming in, I believe, 4th place. I'm sorry, I'm not sure which place. Hold on. I'm having to read this as best. I'm doing the best I can. See. Okay, making it across. I'm quoting now from the New York Times article. Making it across the heavenly river were rat, ox, tiger, rabbit, dragon, snake, horse, goat, monkey, rooster, dog, and pig, respectively. I'm still quoting, unlike the Greco-Roman zodiac system, the Chinese zodiac follows the moon, while the Western zodiac wheel moves through all the signs in a single year. The Chinese zodiac takes 12 years to cycle through each of its archetypes. So on February the 10th, we will be exiting the stage of the water rabbits, and we will be entering into the stage of the wood dragon. The dragon is the only mythological creature in the Chinese zodiac. And there's some more quotes from the New York Times. Within the story of the dragon lies the true message of this year. Strength is a gift to be lent, not a power to be wielded. And here's another quote. While the archetype of the dragon applies directly to those born in his 12-year tincture, the energy of the wood dragon will lend itself to the collective throughout the year to come. So, in other words, in my own words, that is to say, the dragon is a sign that is lucky for everyone, at least this time around, and it is considered lucky within the Eastern Hemisphere. The Lunar New Year is not only celebrated in China, it's celebrated all over the East, all over the world. And I think that is all that I have. You will see me here trying to assemble this lantern. I was trying to assemble this. First of all, I did it wrong. I kept getting interrupted by Monster Spock, the star of the show. I'm going to have to try to figure something out a little bit different to try to do my crafts. I've got them all set up and ready to go, but you see the struggle that has happened here. And I will try again. I had my surgery. I believe it was on the 22nd. I had a hysterectomy, and I'm healing from that. I'm not able to pick up Monster and move him around or anything like that right now. So I wanted to go ahead and put this out before the Lunar New Year happened, and hopefully you guys will celebrate the coming of the dragon, the year of the dragon, with me, and that you enjoyed my best attempt of communicating about the Lunar New Year and the year of the rabbit. I will have things in the description that have to do with doing some origami. I did attempt to do some origami, and it was harder than I thought it would be. It's one of those things that I think that I need more than just directions on a piece of paper, but I need to actually watch how it's done. So I'll have a link to one of those, making a rabbit origami for you guys. And there'll be something about an opera, Chinese opera from the Year of the Rabbit. I might try to get some Year of the Rabbit music for you guys, because we're still in the Year of the Rabbit. When the Year of the Dragon comes along, maybe we can just celebrate the Year of the Dragon, and knowing that the dragon is a natural leader who does not like bullies. And, there's a very much a collaborative effort between the dragon, the cat, and the rabbit. To go back to that thing with the rabbit and the cat, the rabbit sharing the traits, hopefully you guys can kind of understand, it's the rabbit and the cat have very similar traits, as in, they're aloof, they're fast, that those types of things. I read that in a book, some book a long, long time ago, and I'm just telling you guys the story of how the rat cheated the cat, and then the rabbit shared with the cat, and then that the dragon helped the rabbit. So that's just to the best of my ability, but from my remembering, in the Thai astrology, instead of where the rabbit is in the Chinese zodiac, cat is there instead. And it is said because it's pronounced, rabbit is pronounced mew. I'm probably not pronouncing it wrong, but I am probably pronouncing it wrong, but that's the way it's spelled, mew, like kitty cat, mew. And that's amazing. That is how it's spelled, or meow, or something like that. And even in the East, where they're probably pronouncing it correctly, the word for rabbit and the word for cat in Chinese versus in Thailand, they sound very similar. They sound very close to each other. And it is hypothesized that is why it ended up happening that way. So rabbit and cat are basically one and the same through that interpretation. And I very much relate to the cat, and I wanted to share that story with you guys. I threw in some words that was me trying to reference certain traditions, like a Mandarin. I had a Mandarin sitting out there I have some Mandarins for my own wellness journey. and the firecracker pop hand sanitizer for firecracker, you know, and I thought I was cute. But anyway, I do hope you guys enjoyed it. I believe I'm sort of giving up here. I've decided to put these things away, and I realized now, after having done this video and watched myself try to assemble this lantern, what I was doing wrong, what I have done wrong, and I'll be ready to assemble it, I think, at least partly. I'm not so sure how to put together the lighting implement, but I'll figure it out when I feel like I'm feeling well, you know, healed up enough to try to do that. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you for being patient with me and hanging out with me. I was really excited to share about this with you guys, and I did the best I can. I know it's not perfect, but I do hope you guys enjoyed it, and thank you guys so much for everything. I love you guys. I did forget to mention that my husband is a dragon, and I think that's really cool. So February 10th, Lunar New Year, we leave the year of the rabbit behind and enter the year of the dragon.